All right. Shalom, shalom, and shalom, Sister Deborah. I knew it. Once I moved, the phone would pull away. Sister Deborah coming again with a very short message. And I want to target uh, when they say peace and safety. When they say peace and safety. When they say peace and safety, then cometh destruction to them. I love that. I love that. Because if you pay attention to what is said, what is being said, and what is behind it, it's a secret message wanting you to understand that it is going to be a real soon. They're going to say unto you all peace and safety. Why? Because you all the lie. You all believe the lie. And they're going to give you what you love, what you believe, what you desire of them, and that is lies. So they're going to say, and that is the elites, those who have ruled this country, they're going to say to you all, we are in peace and safety. Now, the mystery is, behind what it's saying is a warning to somebody like me. When this is being said, then you know we are in, not we, but they are in a critical time like no other. They represent the darkness, those that are the seeds of the serpent, those that's on this earth that support this country, that take on this country as something right, something good, something great, great old America. When you hold up to that great, because what it's saying to me is something I never really thought about. It says when they, Deborah, not when you, when they, which are the seeds of the serpent, says peace and safety. Do you understand why they say peace and safety? It's because they are used to lying. They are used to lying. And he said even their peace and safety is a lie. It's a lie. And they only saying it to those who believe their lies. So their peace and safety is not targeting the light. It's only targeting the darkness. They're telling the darkness peace and safety. What are they telling the darkness? Peace and safety. And why? Because they're so used to giving you all lies. Today's going to give you another lie. But what he's saying, their lie is going to be like a button, a nuclear bomb button pushed for a nuke or a nuclear bomb. That's what he's telling me. See, I told y'all I read the Bible, but not to the point where I read the Bible. Because of the Holy Spirit in me, I take what it teaches me more so than what the book is saying itself. So what he's explaining to me that this peace and safety is a lie to the people who believes and are the fathers of lies. They're going to tell them another lie. Peace and safety stands for them. And they're going to tell you things are peaceful and everything is safe. When they said that, then it turns and said, and then sudden destruction unto them. It's telling you the same one saying peace and safety. Destruction is not coming for you, Deborah. It's coming for them. Check. So that shows you that people are lost. He's saying the lie that they're going to tell, peace and safety. And then sudden. Now that's what's scary for me. Somebody like me is that sudden destruction. That's like it's going to be a blink of an eye. The moment they tell that lie, bam, bam. Then all of a sudden, hell gonna hit. This country's subject to be new. See, because he's showing you how their lie is gonna, what you call in days, years ago, people used to say your lie catch up with you. Their lie gonna be right behind them. Where at? Right when they say peace and safety, their lie gonna be right behind them. Bam! Just like that. Suddenly, when you hear them say peace and safety, bam! There it goes. I like that. Because stuff like that, I think that this world, especially this country, to show you that I'm not for this country. I'm not for any country on this earth. Okay? I'm not a part of this world. So whatever he does, and if I'm caught up in it, let me be caught up in it. But I'm not going to be partaker with it. Okay? I'm going to tell what the spirit of the light gives me. I'm going to speak therein, and I'm going to speak it bold and stand on every mountain that I can stand on, proclaiming it. But I love that. I love it because it gives me more assurance that everything that is coming, people are entitled to. Everything that is before the people, Deborah, they are entitled to. And that entitlement is not a good word. It ain't backed up by righteous and good. No, it's by destruction in which I speak. Because for so long have I learned from the wilderness level. And I watch how people are not moved by anything that's being given to them to warn them to get themselves right, to get your house in order, get your spirit in order with Yah. They don't care about that, and they shouldn't. Why should darkness care about light? Why should wicked care about what is righteous? People don't grip stuff like that. So what I'm actually seeing is, honestly, what I wanted to say when I came on is to tell those that are out there that are the light, that are the spiritual seed, be careful in what you step into and what you step out of. Be careful in what you step into and what you step out of. Most people measure their living based on what they have. I think I've taught that many times. Well, the way it's going to pan out, you're going to be tried continually by the fire. Some more than others, because y'all know the heart of the individuals. One thing I notice is this is a world that's not fearful of the power of he that created it. They're not fearful of him. He's not fearful of them either. And he don't give a rest behind if they are, if they not, or if they is. He's still gonna rumble the way he has willed things to go. But what I notice is, and I notice this, and I'm just speaking on a spiritual a way of seeing things, that people really are pretty much leveled off today. They in a peace of mind that they really are. I'm trying to find a parking space. They really feel that they have a place where they can settle within themselves, and everything's going to be okay. And everything is going to be okay, as it always been. But the thing about everything being okay, you better make sure you okay in the right place. Not so much as everything going good for you on the outside. And then when hell hit, then all of a sudden you trying to figure it out what's going on. Because that's exactly how it's going to come. And that's how it's already presenting itself. Let's say, for instance, Ebola. I think that's how they pronounce it. When that hit and it comes, if it hits your household, what you gonna do with it? Huh? What you gonna do with it? Oh, I'm ready for it. It's just like a person that says, okay, I got 5 different powerful guns rifle and their sawed-off weapon. I got everything ready for that somebody who bother me. Somebody come in my house, I'm ready. Ebola, you come in your house, and what would you have ready? I'm going there. I'm going all the way there. So it's a form of trying to show you that your readiness is not a spiritual readiness. Meaning you can get whatever you want ready on the outside. You don't know what to expect when it come down on the inside. How would you deal with it if Ebola pull up in your house? You wouldn't even know what to do. You know why? Because it will be coming not for just that one person who might have it. It'll affect the whole house. You see? So if it affects the whole house, what is it saying? That if it affects the whole house, then what is you going to do? You think you're going to pull out your weapons? You think you're going to pull out your herbs and your remedies? Oh, your jarred vegetables and all the canned goods and all the water you have and all the medicine you have. You think you're going to pull out that bad boy? See, when the Father try us by the fire, guess what? It'll tell you really who you are. Ain't nobody looking for that. No one thinking of that. No one concerned about that. And no one has a lick of fear of that because they think they're so ready. This is people who think that they're so ready to where no matter what happened, I got all ends covered. When he tells you that there is going to be a time where they're going to say peace and safety, peace and safety. I'm the last person on this earth that would take them at what they say. I mean, for real, for real. They couldn't tell me peace and safety. They too sick to tell me peace and safety. But the world will fall into it. Oh, everything gonna be all right. Everything is it. And then sudden, out of nowhere, bam, like a woman in travail. And he said, they will not escape. Do y'all understand what that means? Do you understand what that means? And they shall not escape. What if it's a biochemical? When they say everything is good, we don't have this coming, then all of a sudden, destruction. Destruction is coming to do what? Tear up and tear down and kill. Only thing about it, ain't nobody looking for the power of Yah allowing something to come to make you know that I told you so. But people don't think like that. They think they T's is crossing, their I's is dotted. I don't need him for nothing. You ain't gonna have him for nothing. Because if you don't have him in you, you ain't gonna have him on the outside of you. Let me make sure I make that clear. If he's not greater in you, he ain't gonna be a rat's behind to you on the outside. You better check yourself and look around in the last 40 years and see what has taken place. Did you see the Father pull up? Did you see him pull something down? Right now, people are eating. Those people who were said to have died by COVID. These people then took these people and ground them up. And we know what they did with it. Now, you don't know, because you can know so much till you won't know nothing. And that's the same thing about what I said at the beginning. They say, or why is they saying it? Because Deborah, they believe everything they say. But you, they'll say you a lie. They'll say you're a false prophet. You ain't nobody. You're an old lady. They'll say everything that they said to every servant I sent down here on the earth. So don't take it to heart. This is what they so used to doing when they are the darkness and the light have to speak. They are called the light, dark. and themselves the light, just to escape the words of spirit and truth. This is who people are. Oh, oh, there's somebody on the other side. I don't know if that's my son or not. But I say unto you all, that right there, I had to really pretty much minister it to someone. And they were saying, I never would have thought it like that. I never would have read it like that. I know it because we thinking when it says sudden, we thinking, we're thinking when they say suddenly, safety and our peace and safety, we looking at it as a warning to us. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It's a warning to the darkness that destruction is on your butt. Oh yeah, you believe what they tell you, but know what's gonna come on your back end, because it's right there at the door. Suddenly, destruction. You wants to be bad with this world. You wants to be a part of this world. Keep walking. Keep talking. Keep lying. Keep stealing. Keep killing. Keep doing everything you're doing. And when you hear that wonderful word, peace and safety, notice your tail is going to get it instantly. That's what it's saying. It's speaking of. And it's speaking of who has the power to tell us. Who has the power to tell us, the people in this world, but who has that power to do that? The same one that has the power to steal from us, to take from us, to murder us, to kill us, to rob us. And we standing here laughing at them like, you my friend, great old America. They're the one that's going to tell you, those that have ruled this country, peace and safety. Why? Because they know you're a fool. You'll believe anything. And they know you would. And everybody that would be there waiting for them to give them the okay. See, that's the sickness in it. It's deep, y'all. It's real deep. It's deeper than what I'm even saying. Because the moment they tell you peace and safety, you think they heaven. You think they the kingdom. They can tell you anything and you go for it. And that's why the moment they said destruction gonna be on your tail. Now you believe that. Believe that. Because whatever that is that's going to come instant when they lie like that, bam, hey, it has to be a whammy. And I wouldn't really, honestly, I wouldn't even want to be living to see what that is. Because that's a sign. And it's not a sign to those in the darkness. It's a sign for those that walk in light. Those who hold spirit and truth. A sign of hope that ain't nobody getting away with nothing. Not on the earth, nor in the heaven. Because what everybody think is the flesh rule is earth. They don't understand. Use a lie from the pit of hell. Just because you're so ignorant and you don't understand that the real war is in the spirit realm. So the battle ain't in the flesh, it's in the spirit. You just been so dumb not knowing it. Thinking you running something. You controlling something. You in power. You the power over something. You ain't never been. You just been the fool all the time. Because all this time while we sitting here battling things, we thinking it's what we see that we are battling, what we're experiencing. It's greater than that, y'all. It's in the realm where it gets away with a lot of things. It's in the realm where the real battle is at. And if it had not been in the realm of the spirit, then y'all wouldn't have no dealings with it. But because he is fighting the unseen realm, so that your stupid tail live down here in the lying realm. So you down here in the lying realm, while the real realm is up there fighting battles to keep your tail sitting in the realm where it's lies, where it's murderers, killing, stealing. This country have stole from every person in this country, but it's okay. Why? Because the people in this country is the same way. I had to really look at it from the standpoint of the Holy Spirit. He said, Deborah, the people are just like the people that they said that's done all the wicked and evil in this country. They talk about the elites. They talk about the everybody in this country that's ruling it, but the people are like unto them. Because your spirit and the way your spirit and your flesh conduct itself, you just the enemy of them. The hate that's in your heart is the same hate that's in theirs. The murder spirit in your heart is the same that's in yours. The robbing and the stealing, the manipulation is in your heart like it is in theirs. So it ain't nobody getting away with nothing. And they calling one bad and they self good. No, the Father wants you to know you ain't no different than they that walks in that line of destruction, evil, wicked, abomination, and so on, because you're in bed in it. You like what these people. That's why people wait for them to put something on the news. That's why people entertain that stuff. People on this devil platform be giving you all kind of food for your flesh. You're getting poisoned by the elites who've been poisoning your tail since you came into the world, and then you're getting poisoned in your spirit by the people on all these platforms, letting you think that you know something and they know something, and neither now one of you has spirit and truth, nor do y'all have the light to tell neither one anything, because only the light can tell something to the darkness. And if you don't have the light high and the rest behind, you telling somebody in the darkness anything. You can't even, darkness and light have nothing in common. When one go, the other one might be present. When the other one go, the other one might be present, but they ain't got nothing in common. They don't walk side by side. They don't talk side by side. They don't live side by side. So all this mess out here in this world that everybody thinking that, hey, you can get on this devil platform and dance to this music that these people are playing on here. Yeah, dance. Dance today, tomorrow, dance 24 hours. Because you ain't getting nothing but what you got in your flesh. And when that time comes, that's all you're going to have. That's the only thing you're going to have. And you better hope that it pull up and protect you. You better hope that it pull up and save you. That darkness you've been walking and talking and eating and thinking and feeling and sleeping and call yourself teaching and preaching, you better hope that darkness that you swim in, you dive in, that you entertain, you better hope that mess is going to deliver you. Because I can guarantee you, as a servant of the Most High Yah, it won't help you. So I, Sister Deborah, will be back at 8 p.m. Central Time again. Shalom and shalom.